Do you tell jokes much?
I suppose, but are they funny? That is the question.
Do you laugh at them, though? Do you laugh at your own jokes?
Yeah, I have a tendency to do that.
I do that, too. I always laugh at my jokes. Because why would you tell a joke if you don't think it's funny, you know?
Yeah, of course.
So, like, to you, what does it mean to be, like, a class clown?
I suppose just with the traditional definition of being the funny guy, the guy who people look at to hear jokes, to have the witty commentary on what's going on, etc. And for you, what does it mean to be serious?
I think being serious, because I think different people have forms of being, like, serious, because, like, some people, like, they just can't be as serious as other people. But, like, a lot of times, if I'm not telling jokes or, like, I'm not goofing off during class, that's when I'm focused, that's my serious time.
Okay. So would you consider yourself to be a pretty funny guy?
I mean, I don't know. I like to make people smile. Like, that's just, I don't know. I like doing that to people. And but do you consider yourself to be like a kind of like serious guy?
I suppose. I consider myself to be funny enough and lighthearted enough as time. I just think that unlike a lot of people, I just kind of know what I want to do, and I have a sense of that I have a limited time to do what I want to do.
Why do people think, like, why would you be so, would quote, serious? Like,
I mean, I guess for me, it's just that's just my default personality.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of how I am. I've never really considered myself to be the class clown, and I guess also I'm not really the most over-the-top or enthusiastic person in the world, so it comes off more as serious than anything. So why do you joke around a lot? Is there any specific reason?
I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm the best person at focusing all the time. So I think when I can't focus or something goes wrong, I just kind of try to blow it off. You know, kind of like with a joke, like to just kind of keep myself happy or others around me happy.
Okay, makes sense. So, what causes people to think that you're the class clown, would you say?
I don't know, because I mean, a lot of times, sometimes like I'm not joking, I'm just kind of like that goofy person, you know, that just kind of does funny stuff or says funny things. And then a lot of times, and then sometimes, you know, I do try to be funny. So I think people just are then like, oh, well, Evan, he's the funny guy now, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, makes sense. And I guess for me, why people would consider me serious is just kind of how I act. I don't really express much emotion unless it's around friends of mine. I try to do decently well in school, and that typically comes off as serious in a high school environment.
Yeah.
So how else do you want to be thought of besides the class clown?
I don't know, like, I kind of want to be like the person, like, I like to think that sometimes I can be kind of like relatable, you know, like I like if people have a problem or something, like they can come to me and I can help them work that out. Like, I don't know, I like to help people work out their problems even though it might not involve me.
Okay, makes sense.
So besides serious, what would you?
I mean, that's a pretty good way to think of me, but I suppose just someone with a vision. There's things I want to do for my life, and I hope that I can achieve them. I mean, I suppose it's a pretty good caricature of who I am. Very simple and not very complex, but accurate enough.
Yeah, because I think yeah, those words might describe us, but they don't describe all of us. Like they're just like part of who we are, I think.
Yeah, it's an interesting one-dimensional look into a three-dimensional personality.
The last thing to turn in your signed list of color talk permission form.
These are still recording, aren't they?
The color talk will take place at the end of 7th hour on Friday, April 15th. Tigerette tryouts are going to be held April 19th and 20th from 3 to 6 p.m. in the office gym. If you have any questions, please email Hicks or stop by the athletic office. April is Donation of Life Month. Please see the high school website for an important story about a former student who can use our support and is waiting for a heart transplant. Help us let his family know that the Willard community supports them by checking out this video on the high school webpage. Thank you and have a fantastic Friday.